Okay, so this is a review on a biohazard box mod made by Beau Renfro himself. I got a switch hitter. Let's just dive on into it. So here's what I think about it. Let's go from outside in. Paint job. It's a triple powder coated paint job. He does all that himself. This isn't the only color you can get. You can get almost any color you want. He has several different designs he can do. Really, the sky is the limit. If I would just go ahead and contact him, tell him what you want, chances are he can find a way to do it. Everything in this box was talked about, decided on, customized. We pretty much talked about it for an hour, just getting everything the way I wanted it, asking questions, so on and so forth. Not sure exactly what kind of box this is as far as the destination code. However, the only thing I don't like about this box is it's all kind of angled. So as you can see, the Addy doesn't sit perfectly flush, but that's small shit. The quality of the box, how it hits, the voltage drop, all that makes up for that. I'm really not sweating this. So, the switch itself is an awesome switch. It hits every time. It's not too hard to press. It's comfortable. It's good. The box itself is a little big, but it is a 4-battery box. I mean, what more could you ask for? Can we get that so small? Now, of course, you may say that the Hammer of God is smaller, but it's also fatter. Really, it's just to each their own there. The paint itself, let's talk about, okay, so he painted the 510. He painted the switch. He painted the magnets. You can tell that the magnets were taken out of before the magnets were put into the box, they were painted. He took his time on them. If you can see the front and the back, they're both painted. So he obviously took his time on that. The switch, it's obvious that he took that apart. And of course the 510. He's done something here that I've never actually seen before, and that's paracord on the wire. If you could feel it, it's obvious that that entire paracord is shoved with wire. So it's obviously a low gauge wire. It's not like he went and skipped on the quality and bought some kind of high gauge wire and skipped out to where there'd be a lot of voltage drop. You can get decorative pieces. Let me say this real quick. He doesn't just do 18650s or quad parallels, switch hitters. He doesn't just do that. I've seen him do PWM boxes. I've seen him do lipos. It's really just what you want. But of course this one's got 2 separate sleds. It's got your switch, your voltmeter, which the voltmeter itself is not, he doesn't just restrict it to inside the box. I've seen him put them on outside the box. I've seen him do all sorts of things on those. The 510 connector, don't ask me what kind of 510 it is because I really don't know. But I can tell you that it's obviously high quality. Now, of course, the question everyone wants to know, how's it vape? I've heard that question 100 times in the vape industry. I've been doing this a while. As you can see, without a load, it says 819. This is actually like my 3rd attempt at doing this video, so it's gone down a little bit. Under load, 735. So that's paraseries mode. Series mode, or I'm sorry, parallel mode, it says 408. Under load, 397. Well, let's talk about this. Just kind of for comparison to show you how that is. Hammer of God, silver contacts. Under a load, it's only about 7.06. Matter of fact, just to clarify, let's do this. Same Addy. 6.95. Now, of course, in this in this custom box, I have 4 Samsung 25Rs, the newer versions, the green ones, as you saw. For the Addy, just to let y'all know, it's a Centurion by CCI. Whether you like CCI or not, that's not the discussion here. The juice I'm using is just a VG based juice, almost fully VG. 10 wrap, 22 gauge, nothing crazy. Standard Canthal. Now, let me say this. Price was a little high, but it's a custom box. This is all he does. Of course, labor is going to be in there. And I pretty much put every little bell and whistle you could put on there. It's got carbon fiber backing, front and back. Sleds are high quality, obviously. The bead, the volt reader, all that, of course, cost me a little extra. But the quality of this box, considering that he painted it himself, he did everything himself, and got it all done in just a couple of days, is phenomenal. Now, between the time that I first contacted him and the time I got the box, it was a total of about 3.5 weeks. Let me say this, though. Whenever I had first contacted him, he had just got off vacation, so his orders were a little backed up. However, the entire time he stayed in contact with me, let me know how long it was going to be, and finally let me know when I was up. Whenever he started building my box, he even sent me pictures while he was building the box. It wasn't one of those things where I paid him and didn't hear from him for a month or 3 weeks or however. He told me average is about 2 weeks, though. It takes about 2 before it ships. I like the box. I have no regrets on buying the box. I'll probably buy another one before it's over with. Beau, you did a really good job, and I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, keep it cloudy. Stay safe. Try to.